Buy one prescription pair and get 20% off any additional prescription pairs at warbyparker.com/kindafunny. If you want to get our shows ad-free and our exclusive shows, go to patreon.com/kindafunny.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another trailer reaction here on the Kind of Funny Screencast. I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside Mr. Movies, Nick Scarpino.
That's what they call me.
Is this a new shirt, too?
Yeah, I've had it for a while.
I like it.
I know.
I like it a lot.
Thank
I
you.
like it a lot.
Very lightweight and smooth.
How are you? I haven't been on content with you since you've returned.
I am well. I'm good. I'm jet lagged, I think, at this point.
Okay, great.
So I'm feeling pretty good, and I was looking forward to getting back to work. We're going to talk about Lord of the Rings a little bit later today, which is going to be a little recorded segment there.
If y'all don't remember, of course, I came back to work last week after a week off, a long time away. Nick came back to work this week after a long week off. We are, of course, the heart and soul of this company. We'd love you to go to kindafunny.com/store, where you can pick up the Welcome Back Greg and Welcome Back Nick shirt, as we have been gone for a long time and left you in the wind.
Yeah.
We're sorry.
That's our present to you guys.
That's our present to you. You can pay for it. Right now, you don't have to pay to watch us react to the Clayface teaser trailer. Of course, this is the Kind of Funny Screencast. Whenever there's movie news, conversations, maybe next week's gigantic run-through of every movie coming out in May, you can find it here on the Screencast on youtube.com/kindoffunnygames. Of course, live on twitch.tv/kindoffunny games. And of course, on the podcast services, wherever you can get your Screencast. If you really love what we do, pick up a Kind of Funny membership, patreon.com/kindoffunny, youtube.com/kindoffunnygames, Apple, Spotify. You get everything we do ad-free. You get your daily dose of me, Greg Miller, in a daily podcast series. And of course, you get good karma for supporting an 11-year-old small business. Nick, it's here finally. 1 minute teaser trailer, which is like they say, the trailer will be longer, but this is the trailer. It's how I'm old. This is a trailer for Clayface. Of course, Wikipedia would tell you Clayface is an upcoming American body horror film based on the eponymous character from DC Comics, directed by James Watkins. What did he do? What did James Watkins do?
Let's look right
now.
now.
I can tell you.
Okay.
I was helping you out here. Speak No Evil in 2024, The Woman in Black in 2012, Eden Lake in 2008. Directed by James Watkins from a screenplay by Mike Flanagan. Come on.
Let's go.
The Flaniverse, Rahul Kohli's best friend.
There you go.
And Hoisin Amini. It will be the third film in the DC universe. The DCU. Tom Reese Harries stars as Matt Hagen / Clayface, alongside a whole bunch of people we'll see in this trailer. Nicholas.
Yes, sir.
You haven't seen this yet, right?
Nope, I have not seen this.
Hype level for Clayface, both the trailer and the movie.
Before hearing that description and kind of actually looking at this poster, my hype level was very low.
Yeah.
Not something that I think that I would need in my life.
Sure.
And this trailer is going to have to do a lot of heavy lifting to get me there.
Yeah.
But, I've been pleasantly surprised so far.
So far with the DCU?
So far with the DCU, so yeah.
As you know, I'm a huge DC Comics fan. As you know, I'm very excited for James Gunn's DCU. This is a similar one for me, of just like, okay,
yeah,
Clayface. Now, again, that's not, this is a talented group we've just talked about here. You know what I mean? Sure. Flanagan, hell yeah. It's just, I feel in a world where we're still building the DCU, in a world where the DCU still doesn't have Batman, I'm so unexcited to see the villains first.
Sure.
Because this isn't the DCU, so I assume we're going to have references to the Bat in this movie, but I assume Batman will never show up. And so then it's just the normal thing of like, why are you teasing me? Just give me the Batman movie. And I know James is working on it along with a million other things, but it's like Lanterns, I'm more excited for right now than Clayface.
I would say so too.
Supergirl, of course. Man of Tomorrow, of course.
Yeah, when they said that Lanterns was going to be a show, I was like, we'll see how that works. But the trailer was good. The trailer was good. And actually, so these are those moments we have where we open our hearts and we open our minds and we say to ourselves, maybe this can be something special.
Let's open our hearts and minds to the Clayface teaser trailer right now for the first time ever. Barrett, roll it. Ew. Jesus shit. Only in theaters, October 23rd.
Okay. I mean, that looks scary.
Yeah,
And
it's
kind of
doing the body horror part.
Yeah.
That's what they said they were going for.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about it, where I appreciate a different take. We talk about this with video games. We talk about it with our Marvel MCU. And with now the DCU, I want every film to be a good film and have its own thing and blah, blah. But it's just that idea of watching this. I didn't need this to be a Clayface movie.
Sure.
I love horror. So you can show me this and say, keep Clayface out of it. And I'd be like, all right, cool. I don't have expectations. I'm going to go enjoy this film. Whereas you put Clayface in it, you put the DC logo in it, you put the Gotham City cop car, and I'm like, where the fuck's Batman?
Yeah.
Batman, I don't.
Well, I mean,
I'm sick of the fucking Joker. I'm sick of the creature commandos. Give me the fucking guys I want to see.
It's
Again, movie looks great. I will be there. I can't wait.
I'm going to play devil's advocate
Please
with
do.
you right now. And I'm going to disagree with you right now. Because I think it's an interesting strategy. Look, they know they've got Batman in the hopper. They know we're going to get an awesome Batman movie. We know that, right? But this is sort of maybe their way of saying, like, let's build out, let's take that anticipation that Greg Miller has. Greg Miller just sitting by his TV, waiting all day long, doesn't do anything else. Spoilers, Greg sits at his desk and just stares for the Batman trailer. Just waits for the Batman news. Can't do anything else. It's that and Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
if not, he's a machine that's been turned off. But it's interesting that they're sort of propping up these smaller characters and building that anticipation. And honestly, the sign of any good hero movie is how bad the villain is. So, how badass the villain is.
Okay.
So it's interesting. I would not have thought I'd cared about Clayface, but they obviously have an angle.
Propping up a smaller villain, right? And then setting somebody up for Batman to fight. I want to remind you, we couldn't do this without your support on patreon.com/. I'm going to come back to both those topics, and then I want to watch it again. Patreon.com/kindafunny, YouTube.com/kindafunnygames, Apple, Spotify. That's where you can get all of our content ad-free. But since you're not using your benefits, here is a word from our sponsors.
This episode's brought to you by Warby Parker. Buying eyeglasses was always a whole to-do before Warby Parker came into so many of our lives. Greg, Gia, Joey, me, all of us hated how buying glasses always felt so complicated and overpriced, and often the styles were just super outdated. But Warby Parker, total game changer. Nothing comes close on quality, price, selection, and customer service. You can literally try on glasses from your phone before you buy it with their virtual try-on. Greg says it's wild how well it actually works. And a super cool thing is Warby Parker's covered by major eye insurance plans. That's how Gia got hers. They make it incredibly easy to use. You just enter your information to see if you are eligible for benefits on frames, contacts, or eye exams. And if you are, they automatically apply them for you. Right now, buy one prescription pair and get 20% off any additional prescription pairs at warbyparker.com/kindafunny. That's 20% off additional prescription pairs when you go to warbyparker.com/kindafunny.
You're excited the film's there to prop up a smaller character, a character we don't know much about.
Sure.
I'm sick of that.
Wow.
This isn't the MCU.
Wow.
This isn't the MCU where we've had banger after banger Captain America movies and Iron Man movies, and I let's explore the roster here. This is fucking DC Comics. I just had to eat fucking broken glass for a decade over the DCEU, where here's Man of Steel. Great. Batman v Superman, cool. Suicide Squad, all right. Wonder Woman, well, yeah. Justice League, well, that's Aquaman, no. Shazam, no. Birds of Prey, no. 84, fucking gouge my eyes out. Zack Snyder's Justice League, why are we going back to this? Suicide Squad, Black Adam, Shazam, Fury of the Gods, The Flash, Blue Beetle, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Give me a fucking Batman film. Now, put Batman in the title, put Green Lantern in the title. And even Green Lantern's reaching, I know, but like, come on.
Now, I respect what you're talking.
I appreciate you for respecting me.
Okay, and that argument would hold water if this were the only movie coming out and we didn't know of any other films that could possibly be coming out.
I'm aware Supergirl's
awesome, right?
Don't get me wrong.
We're not
Superman, Supergirl,
awesome.
Clayface, Man of Tomorrow.
Well,
like we've got a nice slate, but even then we started with the Creature Commandos. Like, go away, no.
Yeah, you remember when we started this company, unbeknownst
vaguely, yeah. Tim woke up one day, they were like, you don't work at IGN anymore.
And we said, listen, just come with us. And he was like, I don't know, guys. you guys seem to have a vision for this, and I'm not really helping out.
I'll take credit for the vision. The rest of the
all the Patreon stuff and all the genius stuff that's paid.
I'll fucking make sure we can have employees.
It was great to be back, but even though Nick missed me,
no shirt for me.
And what did we tell him? We said trust in the vision.
Yeah,
trust in the process.
You're missing my point here. Is that
you want a Batman movie? I get it. I do.
No. I mean, I'm racing and raving, whatever. Beyond all this is James Gunn. And I do believe in James Gunn. I do trust in James Gunn. I do definitely feel that he's the one sitting here going, as he said multiple times, we're not making a Batman film because we don't have a good Batman script.
Yeah.
Like when we have a good Batman script, we'll make a good Batman film. So the fact that he's green lighting what he's green lighting, and it looks, I mean, Superman was I thought amazing. Supergirl is based on the best Supergirl comic of all time and looks great. Man of Tomorrow sounds like a really interesting concept. We're finally getting Brainiac, Luthor and Superman working together. Fuck yeah. I have no doubt this Clayface movie is going to be great. I just know that I'm going to sit there the entire time scanning the back for Batman references when it could just be whatever horror movie I'm watching.
Yeah, that's fair. On the one hand, it is hard to mix these genres, and that is my first reaction to this. I'm like, this looks like a cool horror movie. Why does it necessarily need to be we're shoehorning Clayface into this potentially?
I think you're going to get, it'll be the best Clayface story ever told, right? Shout out to Harley Quinn, the animated series, great Clayface there. And of course, Batman, the animated series, I loved their Clayface there for whatever. But I don't agree shoehorning in. I think it's going to be a great job and a great exploration of the character, yada, yada. Your other point that I want to double back to is, set somebody up for Batman. Do we really think Batman's ever going to fight this guy? I think at best you're going to get how we got Scarecrow in this third Batman movie, right? Where he's the opening thing, he gets beat or whatever.
Yeah,
that was two. I'm sorry, Dark Knight. Well, I can see a cameo in Rises too. Doesn't matter. Maybe you get that, but I doubt he's going to go from this to being the main character, whatever the Batman picture is.
I guess shoehorning in was not the right way to say it. It feels like you're mixing genres here, and it's going to be difficult to do. And I think when you look at the success that Marvel has had, there was a story that just dropped that they just let go of their lead visual designer, the guy that was basically in charge of the look of every single Marvel movie. Every movie, no matter what the genre was, still felt to some degree like it belonged to the overarching universe. I think it's gonna be really hard for them to do this level of body horror and have it mix somehow with what the vibe they're going for with the other movies.
But that's one of my things is, again, that I hear you and I agree to an extent. I just don't think it's going to be that far gone. I like that all the DC movies supposedly are supposed to have their own visual style. Whatever the film needs is what the film will get. And I know that it's way easier when here's Superman set on Earth, here's Supergirl set on Argo City, and then just fucking in the middle of space, whatever. Mm-hmm. I think the Gotham City they're establishing there with dark and gritty and whatever will still mesh with the bright metropolis in the same way the comics do. Then put Batman in there and stuff. Maybe it'll get whatever. When Batman does get his own film eventually.
Sure.
I don't know. I think this looks really cool. It doesn't look to me like you're setting up a villain that Batman will then face as much as you're setting up a kind of like the Joker movies were the Joker.
Yeah.
Where I was just
that's a perfect analog. That's exactly how this feels. This feels like it's a standalone movie in its own little universe where there's some references here and there, but really their intention is not to mix it with, Alan Richardson's Batman if he ends up becoming Batman, which fucking awesome. It'd be so good. They won't do it though, but he's too big.
And again, I am definitely saying I want my cake, I have my cake and eat it too here. Of just again, I don't mind that. I don't mind it being a standalone movie inside of a larger narrative universe. I just hate that we're getting these before we get the other things.
Yeah.
Because I want the other things more than I want this, even though this looks great.
So you think this is just sort of a stopgap? You think this is him being we really don't have a good direction for Batman?
He said as much.
Has he?
Oh, yeah, no. James Gunn is super vocal on Threads, I think it is, or whatever. I see it all the places. They're just when there's when we're making because somebody's like, why Supergirl again right after Superman? He's like, it was the next script that was ready and great. We're running these things and if it's the movie's ready, we're gonna go, but I'm not gonna force these things.
That's smart.
Which is great until Netflix or Paramount gets in there and it's fuck that, make movies.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they've learned from the last time they did a big merger and needed to throw out a bunch of movies.
That's definitely what these big corporations do, right? They learn from the mergers where they fucking raise lives up. Barrett, can we watch it one more time? I don't know if it's worth a screen by screen breakdown. First off, just chilling.
Well,
this is staring straight into your soul.
Staring at your soul, but also just gives me such Harvey vibes from
Yeah. What did they call me?
Horrible, seeing his fucking jawbone is crazy.
Yeah.
This looks, Cool. Right off the rip. Great,
cool.
great thing to get your attention.
100%.
Great frame to get you going, right?
Even the poster is horrific.
Yeah.
Again, that's what they're going for, though. But then we all know he's got like the silly putty peanut butter face. I'm excited for him to figure out how to control it, right? Because he's this actor, of course.
Well, we see
Megan.
later. We see him messing with his face, but then later we do see him produce a club with his hand.
I know. Yeah, definitely.
That's kind of cool.
Him getting injected with the stuff because he's a beautiful actor. He wants to be beautiful again, and then look, it's melting. Just running because he's horrific. You obviously want to make a Joker reference there. It's just a clown. The experimental shit on a plane. God, being in an airplane bathroom's worse. Bad enough, but then you got your eye melted together.
Oh, God, it's the worst. The smell.
Gotham City police car, obviously. Him coming back for the guy who cut his face. Him sitting here. Looks a little bit like Connor's story from Heated Rivalry.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I can see that.
A very handsome, attractive in shape. Blonde man.
Oh, you're the only person that's ever said that. That's crazy.
That he looks like that?
No, that the guy from Heated Rivalry is good looking.
Honestly, a lot of people are sleeping on that show. I'm one of the few people talking about it.
You should talk more.
I'm definitely contemporary talking about it right
definitely
now.
Are. You and me.
I'm on it's the hottest it's ever been right now.
It burns bright.
It looks great.
Seems straightforward.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
October's a great time for it. I'll be stoked to go see it in my annual horror binge there, as I love Halloween so much.
Did the guy cut his face off?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know I'm talking just out of my ass right now. I've not read the synopsis if there is one here, but it looks like it's being pretty true to form, right? He's an actor. I assume he owes somebody some money. They fucking fuck up his face.
Scientology.
He looks Scientology.
Happens every time.
He feels like he can't work because he's hideous now. Someone comes along with the experimental treatment saying this can get your face back. They give it, but then there's a downside of him being Clayface man here.
Take over just the face, the whole body, you think?
Whole body.
Yeah, it's a whole body.
Oh, yeah, it's a whole body thing.
Eats skin.
Yeah.
Turns him into Clayface.
And that's when he can do the fucking arm there from the animated series.
Cool.
I
mean, cool.
I'm not against it.
And here's the other thing I'll say. October release for a horror movie?
Great.
That's crazy. People don't do that anymore. That's
true,
super cool.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Well,
yeah.
We'll be watching it. We'll be ranking it, of course, in our hit series, DCU in Review. That's right, where we rank and review every DC Universe movie as they come out. I guess we technically haven't started that. It's still Superman in Review, right? But it'll eventually, when we get there, you'll see. Okay, don't you worry about what I'm doing over here. Actually, worry about Tim. Every BS, that's a blue sky, Tim, and say, where's DCU in Review? And he'll go, oh, I didn't think about that. We hate each other here. Everybody, this has been another Kind of Funny Screencast. Like, subscribe, share, pick up a membership if you really like us.
We love to hate each other.
We love to hate each other here. That's right. That's a good point. Until next time, everybody, we'll see you at the movies.
It's a good catchphrase.
It is. We should.